Well, this is Beckford Tower Day, but it's also Amy Frost Day.
Oh gosh, no.
For me, I'm declaring this Amy Frost Day. Amy, it's the end of a hell of a long journey. How are you feeling?
Really excited actually. I think yesterday we were really tired, and then we come up this morning and the sun's out and everything's ready, and there are a few little things that we want to tweak before we open to the public next Saturday on the 29th. But actually, yeah, today's really exciting.
I know a lot of money had to be raised, a lot of help from HLF. Money well spent. I mean, I can't say I've ever seen the tower looking better than it does today.
I hope so. Yeah, I think so. I mean, externally, we haven't done anything really radical, but it's just upgraded everything, restored the windows, I suppose, was radical. That's probably the biggest external difference, and the replacement of the original iron grills that went missing in the 1930s. But I think, where that money has gone is just on the absolute quality of craft skills that have been done. Everyone who's worked on it, the Emery's team, the Iron Art of Bath team, Clevedon Conservation, the Charles Coopers, the decorators, the quality is just so extraordinary. And I think that just really shows the care and attention and the skill that craftspeople like that can bring to a project.
A bit of, well, not a bit, a lot of reimagining in retelling the story of the tower and how it came to be here. You are addressing the issue of slavery, and can I say, doing it very well. I've had a look.
Yeah, I think, all of this was made possible because of this obscene wealth that Beckford had through the transatlantic trafficking of enslaved African people, and that gave him this lever of privilege, which was a power that he could kind of wield and abuse over the lives of others. And that's a really fundamental story that underpins everything we do, everything that's here. And that's a story that so many people have very generously given us their time, their knowledge, their lived experience, even when it's been difficult for them and for us, to inform what we do and ensure that who tells those stories isn't just me, isn't just the team here. It's underpinned by lots of different voices telling those stories. And we're just at the start. I mean, we're about to open to the public next week, but that's when the real work really begins.
Two quick things. I know you're busy and you've got to go away to a reception, but delighted to see you being very environmentally conscious here. I know you've got special guttering in to help deal with the rain and climate change, but solar panels on the roof?
Yeah, solar panels on the roof, which are being charged up brilliantly today. So solar panels on the roof, and we also have a public walkway, so you can actually go and see the solar panels. We're really proud of the solar panels. They'll power the building. They'll power the floodlights at night. So we've got LED floodlighting until 10 p.m. So they will power those. We've also moved to air source heat pumps, which are heating the tower, heating the museum, creating a perfectly consistent kind of museum temperature, which is the dream. Yeah.
One final thing, the grotto. The last time I saw it, you just basically sort of entered it, but it's looking fabulous.
Yeah, a real sort of unexpected part of the project, really, that we knew the grotto tunnel was there, but we had no idea that the original stone staircase going down into it was there. And, hats off to the Emery's team, who were doing all the dirty work of digging it out and kept saying, we think there's more, we think there's more. So it was really down to their knowledge and experience that we discovered as much as we did. And then Wessex Archaeology coming in and doing the final kind of like hand excavation. So I think what's really important about that as well is that it gives something for people to see in the landscape that's quite tangible. And so the grotto will be open when the museum is open, but on the other days of the week when the museum is closed, you'll still be able to see it as a kind of new discovered piece of heritage in the landscape.
Well, you go off and enjoy the day as much as you can, and I hope Bath Preservation Trust are giving you a holiday after all of this.
Oh, hopefully, yeah.
Amy, thank you. Alex, could I just ask for your feelings today? A week from now, and the tower reopens to the general public, and a newly renovated tower telling new stories.
Yes. Well, this morning it's just this sense of excited, breathless exhilaration, sort of aligned as well with this sort of huge sense of relief and delight that we are at this stage. This is a project which has been more than 10 years in the making. We've been talking about it for a long time, and here we are. We have this beautiful, amazing tower which has been restored and refurbished, but this is not just about the building. It's a project which has involved hundreds and hundreds of people, our local community, people who want to contribute thoughts and views and opinions about the building, about William Beckford and his very ignoble past. We talk to as many people as possible, particularly those people who have been affected from the other side of his story about the transatlantic trafficking of enslaved Africans. Today this is a celebration, but it's also a massive thank you to so many people who have given their heart and their soul and their feelings and their thoughts and their consideration to make this building what it is, and to allow us to talk not only about William Beckford, but to talk about those people who lost their lives, sacrificed everything, had their lives stolen from them to create his immense wealth.